Karen and I speaking about David's story. If David's story had a happy ending, it would have been James's story. That's what it is. So I'll not be long. I just want to tell you why I'm going to the conference, why we brought Vincent Fleet over 10 years ago and nobody bloody listened. That's fine. I'm cool about that. These things take time. Our job's just to lean in. I remember playing with Phil Hanlon and he said, "It's not happening quick enough." And he said, "Look, that's just the way it is. Our job's to do what we can do today and just move it along a bit. That's it. Pure head in the pillow. As long as you've done something and move it along. If it could have been fixed, somebody would have pulled the lever a long time ago and fixed it. It's really difficult, it's complex, so don't underestimate it." So, the reason I'm there, I want to get this back to a start. I want to ask you a question. I want you to put your hand up if you're not a son or a daughter. Cool. Cool. Because that's where we need to start. We're born connected, we stay connected. I don't care if you're a social worker, a cop, or a doctor. This is everybody's issue. I don't have a job now. When I go along to meetings, my job description is I'm Anita's husband, I'm Rachel's father, I'm Laura's father, and I'm George's grandfather. That's me. I don't have a title. I'm a human that occupies the planet at the same time as you. That's why I'm interested in it. So don't think this is just about professional stuff. Don't think it's just about other people. This is about everybody. Everybody. And that's why it needs to change by everybody being involved in it. I've spent 39 years in the police, which is fabulous systems. You get great systems. You get systems to do everything badly. There's loads of stuff like that. Systems change at an individual level. That's how they change. That's why when we say start with you and do what you can. Leadership's a behaviour. Don't wait on somebody else. There's no strategy or a policy for this. It's great Scottish Government are on. We've been waiting on them. They can keep up. We don't mind. The policy is ideal. It's there. But we need to drive it at that individual level. So don't think it's about everybody else's issue. It's ours. So speak about it. When Suzanne's saying, talk to strangers about it. Bore them to death about it. I'm not going to death. But really bore them about it. Speak about it. Think about it yourself. It's hugely important. Because if we keep thinking it's somebody else and it's a service we deliver, it's no. James is talking about love and kindness. There's a guy, G-Dog, Gregory Boyle. He's a Jesuit priest, runs the biggest gang project in Los Angeles. That's who James was out visiting. And James says, Greg Boyle talks about, we need to create a circle of kindness that's so big, nobody's standing outside it. And I know that sounds a bit twee. It's not what it's about. It really is serious. The human attributes that we have are really important. They're more important than CPDs and MSCs and PhDs and all that stuff. Really. But we've forgotten about them and we don't value them anymore. And if you think of the people who do their job really well that you work with, they'll be technically proficient, they'll be good at what they do, but they'll also be bloody good human beings.
Absolutely.
They'll be folk who are connected and understand it. And that's what this is about. And it's fine, as I say, although I'm running out of time, I'm now saying half in my mid-60s. I got a winter fuel allowance. How cool is that? But you know what, I was just thinking, we were talking about something, my winter fuel allowance is £200. That's 2 tickets. So you can have 2 tickets. Because I get said, I'm eating at home. You know? And I had it before they gave me the winter fuel allowance. So we have to think about that idea. Aristotle speaks about moral wisdom and a combination of moral will and moral skill. It's not enough to know the right thing to do. You actually have to do it. So, when you see some reporting about some tragedy that's happened, and we come up, we say we've tightened the processes up, this will not happen again. It will. Because you have science when they talk about processes. Because the people who knew what to do, they did it. Or they didn't do it. And it's the humans that do it. It's that kindness. Why? It's a big person helping a little person. It's not a teacher with a pupil. It's not a doctor with a patient. It's not a cop with a victim. And I arrived at it because, like James said, I had worked and locked people up. And when I heard about adverse childhood experiences, like a good detective, I thought, I'll just follow the evidence. And I couldn't believe that was there, and yet we were doing everything in the opposite direction. I couldn't believe that. I thought, surely, nobody's heard of this. Surely we've just discovered this. Surely nobody knows about this. And I was wrong. And then the next phase I went into was, Right, now that people know about it, yes, the revolution's begun. I was wrong again. So we used to talk about people being in 3 stages. There are people who are in the dark, people who are startled by the light, and people who are actually in the light. You're in the light. So you need to startle some other people with your light and draw them out of darkness so they all see it. And we can all work together and make a difference. And make these twee, sometimes weaselly comments like, let's make Scotland the best place in the world to grow up, then let's make it. I mean, when they talk about gift bag, and we talk about, what's the other? I mean, there are so many. I mean, get it right for every child. Why wouldn't you? I mean, why do you need a policy to tell you to get it right for every child? Yeah. I mean, I'm just negative about that. I mean, it's fine that it's there, but really, would you not like to get to a place where that was just a given? We're just going to do that anyway. Excellent. But it's there. So our job is to do it. So you need to be, I mean, I've been at it now for 12, 13 years. So I'm saying to you, be a bit patient. I'm looking around the room, most of you are much younger than me anyway, you're loads of time in this thing, well, most of you. We need to be patient with this. Don't think you're going to fix it. And begin if you can. If you find a lever somewhere and it's short you a couple of quid to pull it, give me a shout, I'll find money and we'll pull it. But it'll not be that. It'll not be that. You just need to do what you can. And if you just get somebody else to make it a wee bit better for them, convince them there's something to do. Help them to do it. And not because this is long term, and not because it costs us a lot of money and there's failure demand and it'll save the services money. That's good. I want to do it because I don't want women to be battered by their husbands tonight and then witnessed by their kids tonight. Okay? I know it affects them down the road. That's what ACES tell us. I want to fix that tonight. I want to help people who are addicted and traumatised tonight. Let's do that. The fact that it will move on, that's what we understand now. And the reason we're using ACES is because people don't do the right thing simply because it's the right thing. I can tell you that, hand on heart. It doesn't happen like that. This is just another argument. This is just another set of scientific evidence that says, look what we might do and change it here. Now, not everybody who suffers ACEs will turn out really bad. Not everybody who lives in Bearsden lives great lives and kids have fabulous no ACEs. Absolutely. So let's be clear about that too. So start where we are and do what we can. The conference will be great. I mean, although I'll need to remember what I say tonight so I don't say it again. But I mean, there might be something in it. There might be something. There'll be the same sort of theme weaving through it, and it'll be Mr. Angry and shouting and bawling. It'll be that. But let's just be patient and let's keep leaning into it and doing it. And we'll make a difference. The public health made me a fellow. Karen and I were made fellows of the Faculty of Public Health. That was our reward for finding out about ACEs. Never did anything else about it, but they're doing it now. And it was great. And the public health thing is, don't make it worse. Okay? And as individuals, we won't. Sometimes services make it worse. Sometimes kids who are taken into care, they get a service when they actually need love. We actually don't deal with the trauma that they brought them into care, and we give them more trauma when they come out. So we need to think about that stuff. That's a service thing as well. We can change that around. But we need to keep working on it. So I'll not keep you any longer. It's dark. I'm not usually allowed at this time of night. I'm certainly in Glasgow. My wife would text me, where are you? I really am going to Anita. But if you're not, you need to go to that. We'll see you there. And there's loads of other stuff happening. That just happens to be the point. We're just using that as another trigger. Yeah. The same as we use Felice. We're using Nadine and the work that she's done there as another trigger to say, hey, there's somebody else here. Yeah. When we're talking at dinner tonight, Phil Hanlon had said to me once, the definition of an expert is someone from out of town with a set of slides. So Nadine's not telling us stuff that we don't already know about in Scotland, but we'll listen to Nadine more, and that's fine. I don't care who gives the message out. It's about getting the message out, and it's important. And Felice was over here as well, hugely impressive guy. In terms of research. But what he said was fine. So we'll see you between now and then anyway, but if you want to go to that day, I think it'll be a great day. Thanks very much.